I know it's like a last minute change in plans. I am no longer going to be doing a seated core class just because at this point where I am, I just can't do those anymore. So today I'm going to finish up with the rest of the craft video from yesterday that didn't really get to finish. So we'll go through the last animal that we were supposed to do but didn't get seen, and then a couple more I added for today. And then next week, it'll be stretching on Thursday instead of Tuesday. So there's like a little bit different because we are taking that seated core class out. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. So yesterday's video, we went through the frog and the shark. We worked in, and I saw a lot of your frogs, and they were so good. So I know a lot of you did so good on your frogs, and I really rushed through the shark, but and I didn't get any pictures of the shark or anything because I know I did the video kind of late. But if you have those, or if you want to redo them, go ahead and watch part 2. And I know the shark is on there again. It was really fast. So maybe if we get through these 3 that I'm going to do today, I'll do the shark one more time, just in case. I know a lot of you like sharks, but that's what he looks like. If you want to pause it and look at it, and try to draw it freehand. And then the one that I didn't redo, but I did do at the time yesterday, just didn't get shown, was the butterfly. So that's what we're going to start with today, is the butterfly. I'm going to redo this one, and then I'm going to go through an owl and a ladybug. So 3 animals today. I'm going to be really paying attention to see if the Wi-Fi goes out on me again. I'm using a different Wi-Fi today, so I'm hoping that'll be better. But where did my shirt go? Okay, so we're going to get right into it with the butterfly. Like many of you didn't see, I can't even say like you saw yesterday. What we do with the butterfly is we just start with the letter Y. So if you didn't watch any of my crafting how to draw animals yesterday, then what you're going to do is you're going to wait. I'm going to do the step first, and then you're going to do it. So watch what I do and then try it on your own. If you try to do it at the same time, you might assume things or miss a step, and I want you to really try to learn how to do these things so that you can draw them on your own whenever you want, and you can get really good at them. So I'm going to do the step first, and then you watch and do it yourself, okay? Some things I can do upside down, other things not so much. We learned that yesterday, okay? This one I'm going to try upside down, okay? So to start, step 1 with the butterfly, you're going to make the letter Y. Okay, you're going to make the letter Y, a big Y. And once you've made that, if it's kind of thin, I want you to go ahead and just kind of do it again and make it thicker. I'm going to go over this, make it thicker. Okay, so it's really nice and thick. You can see it really well. And step 2, so this part I might need, I think I can do it upside down. But step 2, what you're going to do is you're going to start from the top of one of the sides of the Y, and you're going to loop it in, but not come all the way to the line. Don't touch the line, kind of stop early. So what I'm going to do to make it easy is I'm going to make 2 marks. One, I'll show you. So I've made 2 dots on each side of the Y there, and that's where my line is going to come to. So I'm going to take the outside and I'm going to loop it down and I'm going to go to that dot where I had it. And I'm going to come, I'm going to do it again on this side. Swoop it down and just go to that dot. So I've gone close to the middle line, but not all the way there, okay? And then once again, I'm going to go over those lines to make them just as thick as the Y. I started a couple minutes early, so if you just jumped on, we are finishing the videos from yesterday, and we're starting with a butterfly. So if you need to rewind, I started like 2 minutes early. Okay, so that's where, so I'm close to the Y, but I didn't go all the way. And from here, I'm going to draw like just a little centimeter in. I'm going to draw a little line. You can't even see that. A little line, and then same with this side. So I've made 2 little dashes, and that's where I'm going to come out my next loop. Okay, so this one, I'm going to loop down and around. I'm going to come up to the bottom of the butterfly, but still have some lines sticking out at the bottom. So you see right there, it's still at the bottom. So I've started from this line and I'm going to loop it around and come to the bottom of the Y. I'm going to do the other side. So now I'm going to make those lines just as thick as I made all the other ones. Okay? Okay, so I've made my lines nice and thick and even throughout. So this is what the butterfly looks like, the body of it. These next parts are just kind of like accent parts. So right at the top, the bottom of the top wings, these are the top wings, these are the bottom wings. At the bottom of the top wings, right here on each side, I'm going to draw 2 circles. So I'm going to draw a circle there and a circle there. Okay, 2 there. And then at the bottom of the bottom 2 wings, I'm going to kind of just outline a little bit these bottom like loops. Okay, so it's just going to make like almost like C's. I'm going to outline it there, and then I'm going to outline it here. Okay, so they're just outlined at the bottom there. Okay, so you see how we made 2 circles here? Well, up here in this empty space in the middle of the Y, we're going to make an oval. So it's not as round, it's a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to show you first. Make an oval like that. So it's in the middle of that Y. It's not touching, it's still like floating in the middle though, okay? And then in the middle or up at the top of that, I'm going to draw a small circle and not color it in. So it looks like that. So this is what your butterfly should look like so far. I will leave it up here for a second. Okay, so now I'm going to pick what color I want to color it in. So yesterday I did blue, maybe today I'll do I have? Orange? Nope, that tip is broken. Purple. Okay, so I'll do purple. So what I'm going to start with is the bottom C's. So I'm going to, on the bottom, I'm just going to outline these. Just going to put another line like that. Just outlining it. Making it thick so you can see. Then I'm going to color the circles. I'm going to color those in. Okay, I've colored those in. Now, with this part, I'm going to color this in, but not the little circle we did. That's going to stay white. So you're going to want to go all around it to where it stays white. Okay, just like that. Oops. I accidentally colored it in. It's not a big deal, but so that's what it looks like on mine. Then I can take like a purple crayon or the same purple marker, might even go with like a pink and color the whole butterfly with like a different color or lighter crayon. So I've used a marker and a colored pencil. You can use a marker for the other parts and a crayon or colored pencil for this part, or you could have just colored the whole butterfly whatever colors you want. You don't even have to really do those accent pieces. It's totally up to you. Okay, so that's what my butterfly looks like when I'm all done. And all we did was start with the letter Y. Okay, so we've done the butterfly. Now we're going to move on and do an owl. Okay, so at the top of your page, you're going to start with a smile, but not a smile with the lines on the dimples on the end. So at the top of your page, you want to make a smile. It dips down evenly. Okay, hold on and I'll show you. And comes to 2 points. So I've made a big smile at the top. Okay. Then what I'm going to do from each side, I'm going to draw 2 straight lines all the way down. I just heard like a bird in the hallway. Okay. Draw 2 straight lines from each of the points of the smile. Keep going till the lines are the same length. Okay, so I've got my 2 lines straight down. And then I'm going to do another smile, curved at the bottom to connect those two lines. Okay, just 1 second. Hearing all kinds of noises in the hallway. I thought there was a bird or a critter, but we're good. There's not. So I'm going to go back over those, make those lines nice and thick. Remember, we went down straight lines from the points and then rounded out another smile at the bottom to connect the two. Okay, so now at this point, I'm going to draw the eyes. So I'm going to do two. Let me see. I'm going to draw two circles right next to each other for eyes. I'm going to draw one. They're kind of like ovals. Two. So two big ovals right there in the middle. Then I'm going to draw kind of circles in the middle. And then two dots for the pupils in the middle of the eyes. Like that. Okay? Then I'm going to draw an upside down triangle. Like that. And then towards the bottom, I'm going to draw one straight line and another straight line. A little bit extended. And from there, a little bit further up, I'm going to draw like a V coming out of them for feet. Okay? Then on the sides, I'm going to draw almost like triangles. Like that. They're a little lopsided, but like I said yesterday, I'm not an artist, but I can draw somewhat looking like animals. Okay, and then you can color these. You can color your owls whatever color you want. You can do it like however you want. Like I'm going to color my nose orange. You can color your wings different than you would the body. Maybe I want blue. And like you obviously would sit there and take time to color yours in all the way, staying in the lines. I'm doing a blue owl. A gray body. Okay, and so obviously I want you to take the time to really color yours in. I'm doing this super quick for video purposes only. If I was really gonna take the time and color this, I would color it all in, go on top of the nose, in between the eyes. And I wouldn't leave any white. When you color something in, it's really cool. It looks really good when you don't leave any white. But that is the owl that I'm done with. So now we've done an owl and a butterfly. Okay. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is a ladybug. So the ladybug, we're going to draw a circle, a pretty big circle in the middle. Okay, so I've got a circle in the middle of my page. And then in the middle of that circle, I'm going to draw a line splitting the circle in half. Okay, let's see where the middle is. Okay. Okay, I've made a tick mark at each end so I know where to go. So I'm doing this upside down. I still messed it up, but it's all right. Okay, so I've made one circle and I've split it down the middle with one line, one straight line from top to bottom of the circle. And then what I'm going to do is add a smaller circle starting from one side. So it's not like a full round circle. You're going to start on one side and you're going to make a round and come to the other side like that. So mine's a little, it's always a little lopsided because of the way I'm doing it, but you make the top and that's the head. Okay. Step 2 is going to be drawing just 2 antennas out from the top, 2 lines like that. So here's what we've done. We've drawn a big circle and a line down the middle. And we've started on each edge of the circle and we've made a half circle on top. And then we've taken 2 lines and gone off the top. Okay. Next, we're going to draw big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I fit 5 on each side. So I'm going to go in the same spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one actually has room for 6. Okay? So I've made circles on each half. So this next part, you're going to start on the top of the right half and you're going to come out and then on an angle. On this middle part, then you're going to go out and on a more of an angle. And this bottom one, you're going to come a little bit further down and you're going to go out on a little angle and then down on an angle. Okay, so we've gone straight out, angle up, straight out, angle up away from this one. And then this one, we've gone a little bit on an angle down and then even further down to point backwards because those are the legs. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to follow with my pen across where I've done that one. I'm going to go up and out. Then I'm going to go across, see where I've done that one. I'm going to go out and up. Then I'm going to go where I've done this one. I'm going to go down a little bit and then down more towards the back. So it looks like that on each side. Now what you can do to make these legs bigger than just like sticks, I'm going to take the top of this, I'm going to make it like a triangle and kind of like fatten it and then color that in. Make it like a triangle, very thin triangle, and just kind of outline what you've done. So come here and then up to the triangle. Okay, so I've started at the point. I've made it like a thin triangle up to the bend, and then follow that line. And again, triangle to the bend, straight across, and then down to the point. Okay, so I've made them a little fatter. And you can color those in black. So you can color your legs in and then go ahead and color the little circles and color those black. Color all these legs black. I'm getting Sharpie all over. So I'm coloring both sides. I'm coloring them black. And then I'm going to color each of the circles black. So you can, if you're already at the circles, go ahead and color the small circles black. And if you're already done coloring your circles black, then color the background red. I'm coloring these black. Almost done. Got one more. And I want to make this a friendly ladybug. So after I do this, looking a little like a creepy crawler right now, I'm going to draw 2 fun looking eyes at the top. It looks still kind of creepy, but that's okay. Okay, so then I'm going to color in all these circles black. Like I said, you take the time to color them in really well. Color each circle in. Oops. And then after you've colored all the circles in, last one here, you're going to take red and color the whole background red. Because we know that ladybugs are red and black. So I'm going to do this on both sides, in between. If I had more time, I would sit and take my time and color this in to where it's no white showing. Okay, so then this is what that looks like. Okay, so that's the ladybug. We've done the owl, the ladybug, and the butterfly today. Next week is going to be flowers. So this week was animals. I know it was like a 3-part video. Next week is animals, and that'll be okay. So we will see you tomorrow. Have your crazy socks on for the workout with Mallory and I. And then, yeah, it should be a good weekend. So, all right, see you guys later.